bask in the glory of my unfinished, unfurnished house. Look at it. I know it's awful, stop staring at it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mousekin Tavern series. I'm your host, Dan, and I am very sick. Like, unbelievably sick. I feel like death, and I look like it too, but I gotta push on. I gotta trudge forward. If I don't, I'll go mad from inactivity. It's a serious problem. In our last episode, I didn't really get much construction done on the tavern, which is, the whole point of this series. So we're gonna rectify that. I'm gonna make a big-ass box right next to the road. It's made of grass, dirt, twigs, and it's gonna be dark and gloomy like your childhood. The floors are non-existent, and there's an 80% chance you'll get ticks if you walk in there. Welcome to the Chaotic Tavern. Wipe your feet. Now, while we do that, there's something else I need to address. I need a priest, and apparently just appointing someone as my priest via a ritual spot ain't good enough. During the first stream, I paid to have a priest sent to me. He never showed up. Apparently, if you don't build your damn town square, the priest never arrives. The storyteller just takes your silver and calls you a nerd before dabbing away. This is a bug, and I believe the mod developer said it'll be fixed at some point, but for now, this is our solution. Welcome aboard, White Fur. We're happy to have you here. Seriously, thanks for coming. I was worried that if we missed another Sunday service, the mice might start cannibalizing each other. Wow, you are quite the charmer. That's a good social skill right there. I hate pretty much everything else about you, but this is good. Well, that and you have a very sweet stash. I'm just gonna start expanding my lodging since I've got a new face here. I plan on having more mice in the colony at some point, and I'm gonna need more beds if that's going to happen. As it stands, I don't have enough space for everyone. Ah yes, the unwashed nomadic pagans have arrived at my doorstep. Hello, you vectors of disease and blasphemy. Pray tell, what business have you at my illustrious tavern? Oh, here to peddle your misbegotten wares, I see. I suppose I'll humor you. Holy shit, that's an animal trainer. Thank you, I love you. Please visit me whenever you want. Go right ahead. Abduct as many of my village's children as you want. I don't care. Just keep bringing me these magical brain needles. Oh, we're having a wedding. That's so sweet. And right in the middle of the workday, no less. I'm so happy for you too. That's just fantastic. By all means, please, don't let the crops that feed us and keep us alive get in the way of your special day, you two. Oh hey, our cousins are here for the festivities. And they look kinda pissed that we forgot their invite. Attacking from two angles. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, how about you? Did you guys also take the short battle bus to this invasion? No? Alright, sit tight, we'll be along shortly. Okay, we've gotten into a bit of a shootout here. I think we're gonna win this one. I like how both of our forces are just hanging out and cheering on our respective archers. Even though these rodents are treasonous rats, they still respect honor and the sanctity of a duel. Oh, so it's like that, is it? Okay, fine. I'm about to clap a whole-ass drum solo on them cheeks, you cowardly little pricks. Yeah, scurry your asses home. Tell the others what you saw here, bitch. You fought well, my mighty mice champions. To celebrate your victory, please, form an orderly line and make your way to our mostly clean surgical floor. Yes, the surgical floor. The floor where we do surgical things. Meet your doctor, Greg. He didn't go to medical school. He inherited his medical license from his father, who also didn't go to medical school, as is tradition. With that mess out of the way, we can finally get back to the matter at hand. My amazing tavern. I love these signs from the medieval overhaul, but I've never really had any excuse to use them. Now I do. And if I'm gonna have a tavern, I'm gonna need plenty of food and drink to keep my patrons happy. I'm not gonna have access to a fridge, which means I'm going to have to really rely on the most primitive methods of food preservation. I can build a root cellar, but ain't nobody got time for that. Besides, that sounds dirty and unhygienic. So instead, I'm just gonna build a bunch of little racks out of these sticks I found lying around, and I'm just gonna hang some raw meat on them, out in the open air. This plan is flawless. Could you not please stop getting my meat wet? While that's happening, we can go ahead and just keep dolling this place up. It's not a functioning tavern yet, but we can fix that. Look, I hung up some lights outside. Isn't that nice? I'd say we've doubled the property value, but, well, 0 times 2 is still 0. And you might be thinking, well, Dan, surely this land is worth something. The house might be shit, but look at all that grass. And you'd be right. Except it's covered in mice, giant guinea pigs, and the droppings of both of these things. Housing market's rough, but it ain't rough enough to make this shithole profitable. We're finally putting things in the tavern. Look at that, a whole ass table. Correction, the promise of a table. The idea of a table. I've placed the idea of a table in my tavern, and I'm sure I'll get around to that eventually. And we're not doing individual seating at these tables. You're gonna share the same unsanded log with all the other patrons. I think I'm gonna put a pool table here. I'm not gonna lie, I suck at decorating. I'm actually ass at it. This is awful, and it's probably gonna be awful for the foreseeable future. Oh hey, I've got my first customers! Hello, my good patrons! Welcome to the tavern. Nope, absolutely not. Get your thoraxes the fuck off my property, you insectoid infidels. How the hell you gonna call your religion the bunker of ethics while you're here to steal my shit? Look, even your soldiers are confused. Okay, folks, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a bunch of logs on the ground, and these folks are gonna just walk right into them, because they're like that. The biggest issue with these insectoid raiders is the mega spider ones are unbelievably tanky, and they hit like an absolute truck in melee. My crossbows aren't great at killing things that are tough, and I'm not entirely sure that these creatures can even feel pain. And my mice, they've got penalties to melee damage, which does not bode well for me. Oh, never mind. Yeah, these guys suck. Holy shit, you're bad. What even? None of my mice went down. Why were the fragile ones rushing into melee with me? Why does that one have a cowboy hat? Alright, how bad was my damage? You stabbed her in the throat. You absolute monsters. You stabbed her in the throat. Wow. The actual audacity. You're lucky I'm terrified of you guys, otherwise I'd let you all bleed out on my lawn. Instead, I'm gonna drag you inside and see if I can patch you up. 'Cause I'm a nice guy. And I want you to stop raiding me because holy hell, I am genuinely afraid of you freaks. You have an infected wound? How? Oh. Yeah, that would do it. These mice absolutely do not have clean mouths. That's our bad. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and let Corporal go. He's got a movement speed of like 30. I'm sure that's fast enough to get home without getting eaten by wild animals. Go ahead and go home, buddy. Please. Before you get an infection that I have to waste precious resources healing. As for you, Lisa, don't do it. Listen, I'm not afraid to turn you into kibble. You will go in the soup, do you hear me? Oh my god, that was kinda sad. I actually feel a little bad about that. You guys didn't have to down her that quickly. She didn't even hit you guys, and you just bodied her. Have a heart, Jesus Christ. Well, Lisa, since you broke my door, I'm gonna go ahead and move you to a bigger cell. It doesn't have a floor, and you're still sleeping in a sleeping bag, but look at all the room you have for activities. Wow, that leg is getting rough. That's what I get for not having an actual doctor, I guess. Greg, be a pal and go remove the afflicted area. Thanks, Greg. You're welcome, Lisa. We're just the nicest people you'll ever meet. You seem angry. Why are you angry? You know what? Never mind. I get it. That is a lot of things for one person to have wrong with them. Good God. Huh. The flu. Okay, that kinda sucks, but whatever. I've got medicine. I can handle that. Bruh, it has been less than a full minute. A full minute. How the hell you gonna give me worms 50 seconds after giving me the flu? I am trying to build my tavern, you jerks. I don't even have chairs yet. How the hell you gonna give me 2 diseases when I don't even have chairs? What kind of crap is that? It's been 4 minutes. Everyone but Wisteria is sick. Okay, you know what, Lisa? I'm starting to suspect that you are patient zero. Yeah, you. Get out. Get your whole ass out of my house. Hop your way home, you disease-riddled harlot. You have one leg, and I have even less patience for your BS. Out. Okay, everyone's sick, but that's fine. I've got food, I've got resources, I just need everybody to rest and take it easy for a while. As long as all the sick people stay in bed, everything will be fine. Why though? Why would you leave your sickbed to go to church? Why? Pray from your mattress, you demented vermin! Valerian isn't going to make your flu-riddled bodies be free of ass worms. Only medicine and a nice long nap is gonna do that. So, fun fact, it's been 1 whole week since my colonists got the flu. In the span of 7 days, my mice got sick 3 times, and then Cassandra Classic decided I didn't need crops anymore. I don't know what it is about these adorable colonists that she seems to despise so much, but she's taking it out on them. I feel targeted, and you know what? That's not fair. How can you sit there and just shit all over me when my tavern looks like this? I'm clearly already struggling, Cassandra. Kicking me while I'm down isn't gonna help me pull myself up by my bootstraps. My people are poor and disgusting to look at. This is just bullying. Regardless of my struggles though, the show must go on. I need to build my tavern so I can start price gouging visitors for their sweet, delicious silver. And apparently people are too good to crash on my floor, so I'm gonna make some guest beds. Yay! Wow, that room is a piece of shit. Okay, fantastic. Wow, this game is a piece of shit. Okay, fantastic. Well, I might as well call it here. And what better way to celebrate the end of an episode than with the beginning of a new life? Cassandra's going into labor. Oh my god. Oh my god, they won't deliver her baby if it's time for church. Church is more important than being present for the birth of your own child. This kid's about to grow up to be like Doofenshmirtz.
Both of my parents failed to show up.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll just remove that for a moment. Greg, the baby isn't even here yet, and you're already a shitty parent. That takes skill. Ah, an adorable mouse baby boy. That's so sweet. Well, since your mom is named after Cassandra Classic, it only makes sense that you get this for a name. I'm sure that's not a terrible omen for the future. That'll be fine. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like. A new tavern is in town, and it's extremely crappy to look at, but not for long. Soon we'll have a proper beer hall. A huge thanks to my supporters on Patreon who help me make content like this. I'll see you all next time.